Guys, welcome back to the channel. S here from s&a'sorgnitecreations. Now, this is the video where we're going to go ahead, excuse me, and test the range, hence why this here is set up. This is centimeters, alright, so we're going to be demonstrating that. How much Gauss. Now, this is dependent on what frequencies. Right now it's 27. That's how you read these here. And as you can see, this 27 hertz is making this go. It goes clockwise and counterclockwise depending on what frequency you put in. Sometimes it likes to just go clockwise, there you go, clockwise, and sometimes it goes counterclockwise. Alright, so at what frequencies, what Gauss? Low frequency, what Gauss? High frequency changes the Gauss and it changes the range. This is what we're going to test, okay? So at a low frequency, how much range? High frequency, how much range? Same with the Gauss. Alright, this is just here, we know from previous videos that the input in this, I'll take this off, it might be a bit annoying, the input from this device when it's powered is increased a lot via this machine, the experimental lifeforce energy meter. Alright, so we know that from previous videos, we've done that. These are a couple of units hooked up, ready to go. So I can take this here and plug it into one of these and power it, and it works. Alright, so I'm just showing you, we've got a compass here. Now what we're going to be looking at is looking for bio-north, okay? Bio-north being more healing. It's used way more, bio-north is used way more in magnetic therapy. Alright, for magnets, bio-north is different. It can get confusing because you think north, a north pole of the magnet is north, but that might not be true. It might be south because this needle, for instance, this arrow points north, meaning this is south, because south attracts north. Okay, so this is seeking bio-north. I'll just do the demonstration now. So this is seeking bio-north, like I just said. All right, so this is how you, if you find out if you got north or whatever. So this is obviously powered, and you'll see this, see that? How it flicks, and it wants to point to bio-north, because the tip of the arrow is north seeking, okay? So this part of the coil, this top part, is the top side of this coil is north seeking. Now, I'm also going to show you that this here also pulsates north and south. So it's got a pulsating, it changes polarity all the time, constantly, but primarily this is a bio-north side. More healing, and it pulsates and it changes, and you can input whatever frequency you want, and it's beautiful. So let's just go ahead and look at the Gauss right now, okay? So I'm going to lower this right down to 1 hertz. So that is 1 hertz up top there, okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and change it into Gauss. Turn the light on, might make it a little bit easier. All right, now I'm going to swap hands. So it's on 1, right? 1 hertz. So we'll just test this. So all I do is I do this. Oh, hang on, I've got to hold it. So it holds the highest reading. Alright, so now all I do is I go right around the coil and I test. Alright, so this is just picking it up for whatever it is. Alright, so right now we've got 21.9 Gauss. Alright, so this is on 1. And you'll see as we go up in frequencies, oh, not dual rates. If you guys get one of these and you're watching this, I recommend just leaving it on 35 duty cycle. This is the duty cycle down here. Leave it on 35. Any more than that, like you can go up to 50 if you want, but you're going to start really pumping out the heat. So the higher the Gauss, so 1 hertz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it's going to pump out more heat, but that's after a while. Now I have gone to bed with this. I do every night, leave it on 1 hertz and leave this under my pillow. It does get quite warm, up to around maybe 40, 50 degrees. All right, that's just FYI, but leave it there because that's on a massive battery pack that pumps out a little bit more juice than this one, and it gets hotter. But anyway, so 21.9 Gauss on 1 hertz, okay? Now we're going to change this here. Let's just do like a round. If you can go up by ones, right, or you can hold it and be quick about it. See, that went up to 147 hertz. But if we just randomly, all right, let me see if I can do this. Let's just try like, say, 30, because that seems to be a good one. So we'll null that back to 0. All right, so the Gauss should be different. It's starting to decline, okay? Actually quite, I'll show you in a sec, but greatly. All right, well not. That's still a really good Gauss reading, all right? So that's 8.7 Gauss. That's really good, okay? Now, we're going to go, say, 432 or 512. No good frequencies. Oh, I should have did 512. Things never work out how you want them on the video. I swear I don't have this much trouble. You know what? Alright, ultimately it didn't really matter to show you this, but 432, we'll know that. And you'll see that it's still decent, and that was sorry for the camera. And that was a massive leap, what we just did just now. Alright, so it's still putting out 8.1. So that's pretty good. So that's about the lowest it'll go. Alright. Let's try 512, so an extra, well, not quite, but just say nearly 100 extra hertz. So let's test this. And you can obviously go up to like whatever you want, like 900 and whatever. See, it's pretty much floating around the 8 Gauss, alright guys? So there's that. And once again, if we go right back down to 1, null this back to 0. Alright, we should get around the 20, 21, 19 sometimes, but there it is there anyway. Alright, now, what I'll do, so that's it for the Gauss. So the different frequencies, higher it goes, say 432, it's around 8, 9 Gauss, alright? Lower, you get more Gauss, more intensity, okay? But this is still considered low intensity, alright? You don't want high intensity PEMF machines. They are quite frankly dangerous. You don't want to use them every day. They're just, like, do your research on PEMF. If you're the first time hearing this, do your research. Don't listen to the, you need high intensity. It's rubbish, it's wrong, and it's BS. Alright, stick to more nature. The lower the Gauss is better. Like the Earth, you know, the Schumann resonance and all the rest of the Earth's biomet, like the field that the Earth gives off, the heartbeat of the Earth, is not that high. Alright, so if you go really high, like some machines are like 1,000 Gauss, 10,000 Gauss, 40,000 Gauss, that is just way too much. It's kind of like if you had a little glass of water and you were filling it up with water, you only need a glass of water, but you keep filling it, and it's just pouring out wastage, alright? And these machines cost you thousands and thousands, 10,000, 5,000, more, 20,000, depends, alright? You don't need it. Alright, now, moving on, we might get into the fields now, because you know that low frequency is higher Gauss, higher frequency is lower Gauss. Around if you do 432, around 8 Gauss is perfect, spot on. And you'll see when we test the range why you'd want to go maybe a higher frequency. All right, I'm just going to pause this to turn this on because this has a 9-volt battery and I only have one, and I've got to put it in here. All right, this has a 9-volt battery in it. All right, guys, now I had to do a different take and insert it into this video because this didn't go according to plan, something went wrong, or I didn't do it right. But yes, so this is where we're at. So this is on, it's measuring the magnetic field. You can see I've got a measurement. This is in centimeters and the device is there, okay? We are running 512 hertz. We're gonna see this range, okay? So you know this is tri-field meter, we've got it on the magnetic setting, and I'm just gonna rotate hands. So it's around 6, that's what it's picking up right now, so we'll slide it until it changes. So as soon as you see it hit like, say, maybe 7, it should change any second. Yeah, there you go. Now this device isn't the most accurate in picking up. It's like a jack of all trades, okay? So you can see the range that it's extending. All right. So it's around the 90-ish sort of centimeter. All right. And it goes down to about 6.5. It's a little bit jumpy or whatever, but it's not the most sensitive. But so if I had a more expensive meter, I could definitely say, so it's around here, and you'll see it just start to pick up now. Okay, so it's around 3 foot, I would say. All right, give or take. That's for this setup here, this particular device. When it's on a higher frequency, because a higher frequency like this, if you got 432, it'll do the same. Maybe I'm guesstimating anything over sort of 100 hertz, you'll get this range. All right, and also if you can do higher frequencies like your Reich, you're getting into like Reich frequencies, or proper frequencies for your chakras, because this is for the heart. 432 is good for your crown, your third eye, all the rest of it. Balances your right and left brain hemisphere. Makes you feel good, relaxed, and that's really good for meditation. You can even use that for sleep, the 432. All right, you get the same range with that. You can use other solfeggios, although I would not recommend solfeggios. 432 is the only one I would recommend. 528, that's a whole nother video. I'll do that. Stay away from solfeggios. I will put up my chakra list frequencies that you should use. All right, I might insert it right here somewhere. All right, for you to have a quick look. Screenshot it. Do with that what you want. So you can go ahead and look up Reich frequencies. Now, some of the Reich frequencies go up way higher than this. So you watch this, or you'll be able to hear it. Oh, Daddy Shark, is it? So you can see what this is doing, picking it up. The gas strength, milligas strength here. But if I change the frequency right now, so you watch. Then you start to get higher range the higher you go. And if you go down, you see, so from this distance, if we go, say, or you can go, say, during the, hang on a sec. Let's just go to that. So during the day, around 15 is 15, 20, that's good for, getting things done. But we can see it's around 5, maybe 6, peak was 7. So just keep an eye on the numbers. And we'll see the range difference of 15 hertz. Alright, so it's about here. We're picking it up around here, I noticed. So it's around 30 centimeters. Alright, you can see. So it's around 30 centimeters. So if you want, I guess, brain or earth-based sort of frequencies, well, 432 is as well, but they say between 1 to 30 or 1 to 50 hertz is where you want to be for brainwave states, okay? Because this is during the daytime to get things done. This is a good frequency for that. So if you want to sit with this here close to you, you can put this against your shoulder or whatever. You can have PEMF treatment. This is still throwing out Gauss. Obviously, the magnetic field, but this is the range with lower frequencies, okay? So let's bump it up to around 30. This might go up. All right, so that's on 30 hertz. So you'll at least get the same result here. All right. Yeah, see? So it's around 30. All right. And then, yeah, if just say we'll put it on the 60, around 60 centimeter sort of mark, and we'll go back to, you'll see this start to just pick up. There's your 432. 432, so it's a little much stronger. Let's, say 512, that's a good one. Obviously, there's others, and you can do. Say the 512, you can double that, you'll get increased range. So you can see it further away, but it's essentially the same thing for your heart chakra, you can double it. Alright. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, that is that. Alright guys. Down to 4, 5 sort of area. There. Alright. I realised that magnet's there, so that's not, that didn't even interfere with it anyway. Alright, That's not doing anything to that magnet. Magnetic field, the Gauss of this little magnet is really strong, over 2000 Gauss, but the range of this is nothing. So, and that's proven when I put that back there. All right, this isn't picking up that magnet, all right? Maybe ever so slightly, but that's not affecting this range that we're doing, all right? So if any of you pick that up, then that's not a factor. All right, so this is just me testing this out. All right, so there you go. Starting to pick it up back there. So it's around the 3 foot. All right, so there you go. That's that. Different frequencies. So if you want to meditate with this in a group setting, I would recommend doing the 432. If you've got you and yourself and a few others around you or whatever, sitting in a circle, whatever you want to do, you can do that. What I've been doing lately is I put this under the bed, actually under it, because it's going to pass through you know, the bed, the mattress, whatever, like it's not even there. It does the same thing to your body. If this here was back on and I put my hand there, it's not going to stop it at all. It's not going to stop that field. You know, well, we can just do that right now. All right, so you look at that. Nothing changes, okay? So the magnetic field passes through your body and permeates all your cells, increasing the voltage of your cells and allow your body to heal itself, okay? All right. So you can put this underneath your mattress on the floor, or and I'd recommend doing 432 if you're going to do that. So it goes right through, penetrates you and your partner, and puts orgone energy in the ambient area, all in your bedroom. It's gonna because this isn't just doing that; it's throwing out orgone constantly. Wow! It's throwing out orgone constantly. It's saturating the area of orgone, life force, scalar waves as well. Okay, which has healing benefits as well. All right, Evelyn, you're noisy, but that's okay. All right, now, so that is that. So on with the rest of the video. I'm going to insert this in the video, and yeah. PEMF is what I've been talking about. It's all about the Gauss. It's not all about the Gauss. That's this very small part of the picture. What it is the frequency input and what waveform it's in. This is a square wave. All right, so it is that sharp spike, how it's going like this, that very sharp spike, that's what does the healing, the benefits, that it shakes up your body and allows your body to heal, along with the frequencies, along with the magnetic therapy, along with the, I didn't show you the north and south side flicking. I'll show you that next. So that's all good with PEMF. So I've got that down packed. Another thing is that normal PEMF devices are not producing scalar. They do circle coils and, you know, many layers or whatever, just circle. And that's what's in your PEMF mats and things like that. But they're not getting into the scalar. This coil design, how it's doing it, and you need to understand how to do it, and why it's doing it. If you understand more about it, you can apply it more and in certain ways. We're getting into scalar energy, scalar waves, scalar fields as well. With this coil, having it powered, it's generating more scalar. Magnetic therapy from PEMF, frequencies, it's generating orgone, entering its scalar as well. All right? Scalar has profound effects and healing benefits as well. All right, so not only that, it's in orgonite. All right, guys, this is dense full of orgonite. This has its place as a passive device. You don't have to have this powered. This is just a charge plate with a plug-in that you can do whatever you want with as well. And it's going to work as a passive device, especially with that coil as well. And this is copper wire. It's magnet wire. All right, so it's copper wire, solid copper with a coating on it, an enamel coating. And that there is picking up the energies and circling it around that Rodin coil. Now, Rodin coil, it does an infinity symbol in this shape, and it crosses over and goes in. Not only that, it's also twisting on itself, like a Mobius coil as well. Well, it does the way how I make it. It's not only just following that pattern, like going in, doing an infinity symbol here. If you look at it this way, it's doing the infinity symbol, if you know what I mean. But it's also twisting and rotating as well as it's doing this. So it's doing that and twisting and rotating in. All right. So all that is, the way it's made is generating scalar waves. In the orgonite, you've got a very high shrink rate resin here. you've got loads of crystals in powdered form, crushed in powdered form. You've got bigger chunks, like there's a larger piece in the center. That's an aura quartz. And yeah, loads of shungite, loads of metals, loads of metal powders, loads of gold, loads of paramagnetics. There's a lot of stuff in here, guys. So that's a standalone piece there. With it powered, boom. Lots of scalar, lots of magnetic fields. It pulses. Oh, it's not working. I got to take the battery out of this. So I'm just going to pause it and do that, and I'll show you the pulsating, the flipping of the magnetic fields, okay? All right, guys, we're all hooked up. We've got power. All right, now, check this out. See that north, south, the S and the N? North, south, north, south. That is constant, okay? We've got it on 1 hertz because 1 hertz is slow. That's 1 beat, 1 repetition every second. All right, so that is north, south, north, south, north, south. And all I'm doing is holding that there. I'm not playing around with it, doing anything funny. Leave it there. North, south, north, south, north, south. You see that? So it does do it at a higher frequency. But as you get higher, obviously it's a lot quicker. And this machine, this device isn't the most expensive Gauss meter. All right, so it'll still do it. It'll do it faster though. It'll flash like a bit faster. It's trying to keep up. You can see those numbers, how they flicker a lot faster than 1, because it's trying to keep up with the input of the frequencies. I don't know exactly where this stops, but let's try 15, because eventually it's just going to stay solid. It's more north. See it flicker? And the numbers are going very, very fast. So it does that, right? And obviously, if you go right up, I'll just do a random number. We're not going to try. It's on 326 right now. It's not going to pulsate like that because it's just too fast. It's just going to say what it actually is, and that's north. All right? So there's that. And I'm moving it now just to show you. But I'll leave it there like I was. It's just north. All right, guys? So there's that. Now, another thing I was going to show you, yeah, because of that, because this is, let's turn this off, put this down. Sorry about my finger in the way of the camera. We will, now watch this. Whoops, we're on 1 hertz, so it's got that real tick. Put it there. Remember what I said about the needle is always seeking north, so the point is seeking north, so we know that's north. We can turn the frequency up and you watch it tick. Oh, that's down. See that tick? If you go higher, that needle will just go dut, 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 dut. It's just shaking. It doesn't know what to do, but it's pointing north, right in the center. All right. So you can see that it wants to go. That arrow is pointing north. So that's your bio north. If it was the other way, wired up differently or wrapped the wrong way, this coil wrapped the wrong way or whatever, and how it's wired up, you won't get that, but you need that. All right. You need this magnetic ball to dance as well. Is that proof that it's the bio north? I don't know. I don't think so. No, because it depends on what frequency you put into what it does as well. That's 1 hertz. You can see that's 1 hertz. That's 1, 2, 3, you know. We're just going to cycle up 8 hertz. When we hit around 20, 25, 30, you watch it do, it starts to want to go in circles. You see that? It starts to want to go clockwise, and it'll spin counterclockwise, and that would be due, just thinking about it, that would be due to the north-south flicking. And obviously this is a sphere magnet. There's a north and south pole on this too. We're putting the frequency up a little bit more. Now we've hit 30, which is a bit more obviously potent for it, and it's doing a big old dance. Okay, so when you guys get one of these machines, if you want one, buy one. Like, we've got some other prototypes here. Not prototypes, they're more, I know what I'm doing. But we'll see. You're going to get one of these magnet balls in a little container like this. And it's for you to do that. Alright, so you know it's working. Alright. And if you want to see this further, now the stronger the magnet, because these magnets are small, I guess they're considered weak, but strong for their size, the rare earth magnets, I have trouble saying neodymium magnets or whatever they're called. So this is a stack of 5. Someone gave me a tip saying and I'm sure you're watching this, 5 stacked magnets is good. Works better or whatever. I'm just going to let that, you can hear that vibrate. So that's 30 hertz. But if you hold this, I can feel this do this. You can't see it, but I can feel it do that in my fingers. Although I'm holding it, you can squeeze and hold it tight. You feel that move, regardless. Alright. One side's going to push away, and see how it pushes away, and this side will attract. Alright, so we can also test this further about the bio north. See, this side attracts, that's down. You can see it going in, right? So if we flip it, that side was attracting, okay? So that side we're going to leave up. Now I'll show you what I'm going to do. So that's up, that's the side that was attracting. If we turn this do thing on, let's just do gas. Everything's always in gas. Let's just do that. Sorry for my finger in the way. I'm going to grab this thing. Now we're going to test it. What side is it? South. So that's exactly the same as a compass. Because like I said to you, how you find bio north, this arrow is south. Because it seeks north. Seeks north, alright? So if this is south, we flip it. So the south side is down, it's going to attract. See that? So that's how we sort that out. Another way we can do it as well, to know, whoops, we know that seeks north, that arrow tip. So we get this. This is the gas meter, you put it on there to test that. South, all right? If we go to this end, north. See? So you might think that that this here is north and it's pointing north, but no, that has to be south and it seeks north, which is the bio north, the proper north. You want this to have bio north coming out of it. We know it pulsates north and south, so you get the benefits of both. Primarily, this side is north. All right, so there's that. Lots of things. We learnt about the range. High frequencies, it'll give you a 3-foot range, no problems, like 432, 512 and up. Probably from around 100 hertz plus will give you more like the 3-foot range, okay? If you want to treat yourself, like for instance, 8 hertz, do your research. 8 hertz has been found, there's lots and lots of studies. Most of the studies done, collectively, most of the studies done are all with low intensities, like things like this, where they're doing it around between 1 to 20 sort of Gauss. 1 to 15, 1 to 10, like it's all low, like what this device is capable of, what this is doing. We know it's got range, you can be within that field, but 8 hertz is really close to the Schumann resonance. Now that flickers and changes, but that's been known to heal bones in these studies, to heal things like that. Really, really hard stuff to heal. Tendons, ligaments, all the rest of it, that is known to heal that. There's studies, it's proven, all right? PEMF can really help. The thing is, if you've got a problem, whether it's pain, most of the people's problem is pain. I know because I've got pain, all right? And researching this tells me, all right? So everyone's got pain. You can benefit this. If you didn't have the problem, whatever's causing your pain, if you weren't born with it and you never used to have it, and for some reason you have it now, PEMF can help you. This isn't going to heal you. It allows your body to get in a position to heal itself. It increases your cellular voltage. And if you have higher voltage in your cells, I think 30 up to 50 is sort of where healing happens, okay? When you've got pain, disease, or whatever, it's like low, like 10 volts in your cell or something, millivolts or whatever it is. So low voltage, this ramps your cellular voltage up. When that happens, cells can replicate, they can do what they need to, clean themselves up, detox, and heal. And that's it, in a nutshell. All right, so we've got the PEMF, we've got the scalar, we've got the frequencies. Most really important is a square wave. Square wave is the best. That's in here. And you don't really have, this is super easy to use. We know it increases the lifeforce energy on the LM4. We can see the range, although this isn't the most sensitive at sensing the magnetic field. So we know we're getting at least 3 foot. We've got by north, and we can see that with the compass. You can see the north and south, so you're getting the flicker, north, south, north, south, north, south, the most healing, but primarily it's north, by north. That's very important. I try to put everything in my knowledge that I learned, and the frequencies, and you guys, the kits. I don't know when these are going to be fully available. I've been working, not doing much other work, like making other things. I've been focusing mainly on this. All right. But yeah, you guys are going to get this. Oh, one thing I'll show you too. Alright, so it's dancing magnet back on there, right? So when it's when you go right up high frequencies, you watch this just go zzz, and it just goes. I'm just going to press it now and hold it. You can hear that sting. So that is just dead in the middle, and that thing is vibrating so fast. See if I think you can hear that. I can still hear it. But yeah, it's a real high frequency, okay? And then you listen. And back to our circles. Alright guys, now I think this is about wrapping it up. Oh, there's also on off, so this is on and off. So you see when it says out, that's when it's on. See that? Very cool. Alright guys, that is it. I think this wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed that demonstration. You know, it's around the 90 centimeter mark, 3 foot range that we can get. The Gauss, you know, it is what it is. The low level is higher Gauss. It's really good for putting right on, say 8 hertz for instance, putting it right on your shoulder if you've got a sore shoulder, right on your knee, right on your back. Like you can sit up in a chair and put this on your back. That's what I do every night. And I take it to bed and put it under my pillow and I put it on 1 hertz. You can do 1, 2, 3 hertz for sleep. That's up to you what you want to do. Do your research, get your frequencies list. You can do Rife frequencies as well. Because this here, you can put in really high frequencies. You see that? And it goes up. It's still, you can do more than that. But some of the Rife frequencies go really high. Some of them go really low. Like for migraine, for instance, I believe it's 10 hertz. So you could sit in the chair or wherever or go for a sleep with this device playing 10 hertz. Put it right next to your head, under your pillow, whatever. And you should, I'm not going to guarantee anything, but you should see some relief, all right? Because that's the right frequency for that. All right, so this is it. Massive application for this. I'm going to stop ranting on because I think I've got nothing else to say now. More videos to come. And yeah, as always, I'll see you next time.